Hey guys, it's Barlock here, on camera for the first time on this channel so far, but anyway, today I wanted to do a little bit more of a laid-back video, a little more off the cuff. So today I went to the local hobby shop and they happen to have boxes of 200 Pokemon cards there that you could buy, and there's 10 guaranteed foil cards inside of it. So I decided it might be interesting to open up that box and see what's inside for you guys. Record me opening it. I haven't seen any of the cards inside of it. But yeah, if you think this is interesting content, then be sure to leave a like and comment on the video just to let me know, so I can know whether you want to see videos like this again in the future. I don't tend to play the trading card game. I do have a bunch of Pokemon cards, but I haven't bought any packs in a couple years. I don't know. I'm more into the collecting, I guess, of them rather than like collecting cool cards, rather than playing competitively. So it's not something I expect to do very frequently, but if you can, I guess if you guys find this interesting, then maybe I'll buy boxes of cards every once in a while and show them off to you guys. But anyway, so let's get down to business. I'll get these cards opened up and we'll see what there is inside. Okay, let's get this open up and see what we got. Start back here. Okay, we got a Trico. Ooh. Oh, Gumi. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's super weak, but it's pretty cool. Oh, I like Steel. Wow, okay, for a basic Pokemon, that's pretty good. It's like 30 damage times the number of heads. I mean, on average, it's going to be doing 30 damage every 2 turns, but you could potentially do a lot of damage for a basic. Oh, and I got a Celio to go with it. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Oh, here's a rare. Alright, Golurk. It is Psychic and Fighting type. That's cool. Yeah, that's a pretty cool Pokemon. And it's a superpower. That's pretty good too. Like, you at least get the choice of doing extra damage. Ooh, Banette. There's another rare. Oh, and you can play it on the first turn. That's cool. Evolution Jammer's pretty cool too. And that's all overall. That's a pretty good card. I love that card. The art is hilarious. Why would I guess you would use Loathe if you're trying to save having to spend retreat cost? I guess. Oh, I used to have this card. I used to have that one as well. It's a cute Mudkip under the dock. Oh, another Steel. That one's not anywhere near as good as the other one was. Oh, there's another rare, Gliscor. A Submission Hold, that's pretty decent. Can mess with an opponent pretty well. Nose Path. Oh, there's another one I used to have. Breloom. Another Whooper. There's a Tranquil to go with my Pit of. Oh, nice. We got Walrein, so we got the whole evolution line. And it's a rare, too. Oh, wow. It does extra damage to fighting Pokemon. Wow, that could do 140 damage? Huh. Why is it to fighting? Oh, it's to ground. It's like, it's talking about like ground Pokemon, essentially. But I mean, it works for fighting as well. That's cool. That's a pretty good card. Oh, we got another rare here with Metagross. So attract a Pokemon and one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, your opponent switches his or her. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's cool. Iron Cannon, like that's a pretty big cost, but like 160 damage is almost always going to be worth it. Especially if you're like, well, you have to choose to do it, but that's pretty cool. And here's another rare, Talonflame. It's pretty good. Dunsparce. And another rare. Oh, Rewind could really mess with someone. Cool. Let's go on to the next set. There are supposed to be 10 foils in here, so I'm curious to see when they show up. Oh, that's cool. It's like, look at that. Look at the art on that. That's really cool. It's like knitted. It's like crocheted or whatever. That's really cool. No, it's not a rare. Oh, that's cool. It lets you swap out. If it's in your hand. That's pretty cool for like messing with people. It's pretty handy too. Another Trico. Oh, that is mean. Sleep and poison. Oh, here's a classic card right here. Old School Machop. I think it's a reprint. Yeah, it's from 2016, so that's probably the. I don't know what they named it, but essentially it was like a reprint of the original base set. I think you got. There's another rare. Wow, 80 damage times the number of heads. Like, it's pretty expensive energy-wise, but that's potentially brutal. There's Crocheted Shotgun again, another Bagon. Same sort of thing, 30 damage times the number of heads. Here's a rare with Meowstick. Oh wow, Psychic could really hurt depending on what your opponent has. Oh, Miss Magius. Oh, Dark Arts also could be pretty good. I think it seems like it's a little expensive energy-wise for what it's worth, but depending on how many cards are in your opponent's hand, that could be quite damaging. Oh, here's another rare. Manectric. Oh, that's pretty cool too. Like it could potentially come out of your hand immediately. Torkoal. Flaming Honk. It's a pretty useful move though. I'm getting a lot of Tricos. They look like different Tricos. Oh, that's cool. The Psych Up like does more damage every further turn, so So the first turn you use it, it's 60, and then it should be 120 every turn thereafter, as long as you continue using it. So that's that's a decent card for stage 1. Stunfisk. Oh, there's a card I also would have. Tyrannow's pretty good. Last Chance Potion. What is that? It's got a Dunsparce on it. Oh wow, that's an interesting card. Huh. Oh, Leafeon, it's a rare. Let's see what our first evolution is. So damages ants, puts to sleep, pretty cool. And oh wow, huh. Flip a coin if heads does 30 more damage and heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. That's cool. That's better than Leafeon is in like in the video games. Oh, and a Tornadus. I really like Tornadus. What does he have? You have your opponent switch one of his or her active Pokemon with one of his or her bench Pokemon, and if you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, this attack does 60 more damage. That's interesting. You could build a deck around that. Larvitar. Skitty. Nice. Pupitar. And Larvitar. Oh, that's nice that we got that. Oh, Alolan Diglett. Oh, nice. And it's one of those cards that doesn't have any actual energy cost for his move. It's pretty cool. Jigglypuff, Electric. Oh, that goes with my Manectric. Stunfisk. That's pretty good. Wow. For a Stunfisk, being able to do 50 damage for 1 energy, you had to discard it, but still, like, for 1 energy, that's pretty good. I don't know if I'd use it, but it's not a bad card. We'll skip one. Floral Path to the Sky. That's a cool ability name. Search your deck for a Jumpluff, put this Pokemon and all cards attached to it into the Lost Zone, and put that Jumpluff in its place, then shuffle your deck. Man, I must have been out of the game for a long time because I have no idea what the Lost Zone means. I've never heard of that. I've heard like discard pile? Is that like something, is that like a permanent discard pile or what? Alright, we got a Stunky, Sableye. Oh, Bewitching Eyes, that's cool. Choose a supported card from your opponent's discard pile and use it as the effect of this attack. That's cool, I like that. Torchic, Slugma, Tranquil, Natu. I've got the same Banette. That's pretty cool though, I like it. And there's a Shuppet here now too. Oh, it's a terrible attack though. Still, like with 2 Banettes, you could start building a deck around it potentially. Cool Tyrant too. Oh. Evolutionary Advantage. That must have been like a thing during this printing, because Flabebe and Clanpearl both have it. I mean, it gives you a reason to potentially want to go second. Most of the time, you're not going to want to. Whenever your opponent flips a coin during his or her next turn, treat it as tails. Oh, okay, so it's always going to be tails. Okay. I was going to say, is it going to treat heads as tails? Because that would be completely, like, and tails as heads, because that would be just useless. It would make your opponent feel bad, but actually make no difference to the game. Oh, I have this card somewhere. Togekiss. For each energy attached to this Pokemon, this attack does 50 damage times the number of heads. And Aura Sphere, this attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Yeah, I think I have this. I have a fairy deck I made. I think I actually have this Pokemon in there because it's all about like my energy manipulation. And I can put like all my energies onto this Togekiss and just destroy opponents. And Aura Sphere too is actually pretty useful just for like messing with your opponent's bench. Like I really like that card. Ooh. I love Dragonair. So cool. Lots of Draconian Dragonair. There's another one I can see coming up. Ooh, Flareon, or their second evolution. Flare Effect. That would be my two least favorites so far, but that's fine. Flare Effect. Each of your Stage 1 Pokemon in play is now a Fire Pokemon in addition to its existing types. That's interesting. I guess you could work around that. Heat Breath. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 more damage. Okay. Although I guess if it's a Fire Pokemon in addition to its existing types, I guess in the card game that can't really be in... Like unless there's like a specific ability that affects fire types, like you can't be. Well, I guess you could be resisted. I suppose you could resist a fire type too. That's potentially good and bad. It's an interesting card. I like Blossom a lot. It's a pretty good Flower Tornado. It's a pretty good move too. We'll get ourselves an Oddish with it. Not a very good one, but it's a thing. Carbink, oh, it's a rare as well. Jewel Armor, as long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks, both yours and your opponent's. That's potentially useful. Golurk, here's a rare as well. That's the one that we saw earlier, actually. So, if you had that Flareon in play, this thing could be fighting, psychic, and fire type. That's a cool Onix. I think it's a really old one. That might have been like one of the original ones, the reprint. Wow. Wow, okay. That's good for a basic as well. It could do 80 damage. Crazy. Oh, okay. I was like, why is this... I was like, why is a Chansey doing so much damage? But, it only works if your opponent doesn't have any damage counters yet. That could be useful as well. Team Hunt. It's really weak though, like 10 damage on Flare, that's not great. Okay, and let's go up to the top now. I'm gonna put these on the bottom because I don't want to see what my foils are going to be yet. So we got lots of energy, we got fairy and grass. Ooh, well, here we go. We got a Chikorita, just what I was looking for. Synthesis. Attach a grass energy card to one of your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck, and Razor Leaf. I like this card. It's even got it's also got a very cute illustration with the flower petals and stuff. I really like that card. It's very cute. I'm definitely going to be hanging on to that. We got Spinarak, Pinsir. That's a decent card. Oh, Poplio. I really like Poplio as well. Pupitar, Electrike. Another Chikorita. Nice. I like the other one better, but that one's okay. Kecleon. As long as this Pokemon is a unit energy, grass, fire, or water attached to it, it is a grass, fire, and water Pokemon. Okay. Opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, so attack does 50 more damage. That's interesting. Got the Chansey again, 3 of them. Braixen. Klefki. And here's another rare. It's Lantern. Oh wow, that could be pretty good in a water electric deck. If it has any water energy attached to this attack, does 60 more damage. So it could do up to 120 damage. It's not. That is certainly nothing to snuff at. Ooh, Toucan. It's a rare. Beak Blast. Heads, your opponent is now burned. And echoed voice, so 60 first turn, 120 the next turn, and each thereafter. Pokemon with MacLeod, that's a pretty good trainer card. Let's see. Oh, we got ourselves another Banette, a different one. Oh, that is... Man, these Banettes, I love Banette. He's a great Pokemon. But all these ones have like really interesting abilities. Like in this case, each tool card in play has no effect. If you build around that, that could screw a deck so hard. Unfortunately, his attack isn't great, and he doesn't have a lot of health, but just even having that on your bench could be mean. Ooh, Toxicroak. That could be really good too. Like I can do up to 130 damage with, or sorry, 120 damage with Exact Revenge. It's a decent Pokemon. Oh, we got ourselves another Shuppet. Aw, it's too bad Will-O-Wisp doesn't actually burn. Ooh, that is a cool Misdreavus. The art on that. Just, yeah. Like, that is really well drawn. Unfortunately, it's not the best in terms of what it can actually do. Oh, we got ourselves another Mismagius though, and it's a rare. Chaos Wheel. Your opponent can't play any Pokemon tools, special energy, or stadium cards from their hand during their next turn. And Dark Arts. This attack does 20 damage for each card in your opponent's hand. That's not bad. Or did I see this one earlier? I can't remember. Dark Arts sounds familiar. And we got Pilot Swarm. And we got our 2 energies here. Oh wow, Gathering Footsteps is interesting. For an effect, this attack does 10 more damage for each energy in the retreat cost of your Swinub, Piloswine, and Mamoswine. So if you build enough of them up on your bench, that could do a lot, because they're not exactly fast Pokemon. And for our foil cards, we've got a Crawdont. A really claw. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may discard an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. That's pretty good for a for just evolving. Crabhammer, it's the only thing is like its moves. Like Crabhammer for 3 energies, not great, and like 90 HP, not great. But like still, it's a pretty cool card. I'm into that. Swadloon. Oh, it's a reverse holo. I was like, why? I was like, why is a Swadloon rare? Flip a coin. If heads, prevent all effects attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn, and Corkscrew Punch. Again, another okay Pokemon. Chandelure. So, look at the shine on that. That is really cool. Huh. Yeah, this one's a pure holo. The other one was a reverse. So once during your turn before you attack, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck and put one of them into your hand, discard the other card. I like that. That's a great ability. And past friends, and so it can, what's the word I'm looking for? It can, anyway, it can work with past friends as well, because you can put supporter cards in your discard pile. If you could certainly build a deck around that card. Carvana, another reverse holo. Not a great Pokemon in this case, unfortunately. Mareep. Look at the art on that. That's an interesting card, art-wise. Again, not a great card. Caterpie. It can evolve on the first turn. The turn you play it. Wow. Okay. Ooh, I like that Stuffle though. Like it's just a Stuffle. Like it looks pretty. I like it. And Escape Rope. Each player switches his or her active Pokemon with one of his or her bench Pokemon. Your opponent switches first. If they don't have a bench Pokemon, they don't have to switch. And Noivern. This one's actually a rare and a holo. It's pretty cool. So shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw a number of cards equal to the number of cards in your opponent's hand. Not bad. Air Slash. Discard an energy attached to this Pokemon. That's a decent card. And another Talonflame. So if this Pokemon is in your hand when you are setting up play, you may play it face down as your active Pokemon. And for the cost of 1 energy, search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. That's pretty good. Okay, let's that is the box. It's not bad for 15 bucks, 200 cards. There's a lot of rares and stuff in there. Like, I mean, if I want to, I can probably make it back as much as I paid on it. Just selling them, but yeah, anyway, this is pretty cool. I've got, I don't know how often I'm going to do this, because I have a bit of an addiction when it comes to Pokemon cards. I just want to open them. I don't even really care what's inside, but I just want to open them because I'm a bit of a gambler. I just want to see what's inside, and so I have regret usually when I buy packs of them. But I think every once in a while I'll get like a big set of cards like I did here, and I'll just film me opening them and show off what I get. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. It was pretty fun for a new series, I guess, on the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. This is Barlock, signing off. I haven't bought any in a while, but I kind of like shit, fucking cat.